Okay. I bet the same two. Fucking, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. First person's always either Centrary or Azuno. You beat Azuno this time. Fucking stalkers to show up. Knew it. I don't know how you guys. I don't announce my like streams ever. I don't know how you guys tune in first. Uh, I like her gameplay. I was able to do this, so. But yeah, she can do this. I mean, I form my views based on the game as a whole. Even though she can do this, this is wailed out. There are better options. So I'm gonna wait until a few more people join. And I'm just gonna answer questions before I can play her still more. Yeah, Zuno's late. He's not a real fan. Azuno's not a real fan, dude. Celestial's pretty decent. This is what I run for this meme run. So I'm gonna save this because I know people are gonna ask, what can she do? She can do carry units and she can carry level ones, DR. So let's work on my spreadsheet while I'm waiting for people. She's a whale unit. If you don't have the resources to whale her, then don't bother for A5. If you don't have the resources, she's strong. There's no doubting her strength. There's no doubting her strength. Submission strikes. Yep. There's no doubting her strength. However, G Murphy is better. A lot of units are better than her. So that's why I rate her on. So while I'm doing that, let me work on the spreadsheet. I need to work on the spreadsheet before I go to work. Yeah, I had to roll the DR wheels. It is not recommended for most players. Most players won't have as much DR as I had in that run there. It's all about the DR procs. If you expect to get the same results I did running her, think again. You will not get the same results. So I'm just doing the spreadsheet real quick while people are tuning in. I'll answer any questions you guys have. Comment on the Reddit because I think I'm gonna get hate again. Every time I rate a fucking unit low, I get a lot of hate. Yeah, even though I explain why, I'm not gonna rate every unit high. I'm not that type of content creator who thinks everyone's fair and equal and balanced. I'm sorry. If you're expecting me to glaze every unit that ever releases, think again. Even if I like their gameplay, I'm not gonna change my mind or anything. I rate units how I rate them. General tier list, whale tier list. So if you hate me for the way I rate units, too bad. Unfortunate, but I can't please everyone. And I'm not gonna put everyone in S tier to be non-controversial. I'm not gonna put everyone in fucking SS tier or A tier. There's a gamut of tiers for a reason. The tiers exist for a reason. I use the whole tier list. Some people only use like 3 tiers of a tier list, and I think that is dumb. That is insanely dumb. You should be able to use the... That's how tier lists work. Am I wrong? Is that not how tier lists supposed to do relative to one another? Yeah. Is that not how tier list is supposed to be? Am I missing something? I don't understand gacha tier lists. I don't understand most gacha tier lists. Like, I don't get it, guys. Like all the tier lists, like A, S, 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 S plus, and the lowest rank is B. No. I'm using the full tier. I'm using A, S to F. I'm using S to F. In order, I'm not going to leave F empty. I'm not going to leave D empty. I'm not going to leave C empty. Units are going to go in them. There. Okay? There are units that's going to go inside of those tiers. And that is unfortunate. I don't want to rate them low, but there are, believe it or not, there are a lot of units in this game. Let me work on editing. You guys can look on the spreadsheet and see what I'm doing. C tier, E T well. Okay. I'll work on the rest of that later. I think I updated it. Sup, Brandon? Even if she can clear all the game. If every unit clear, just rate it on who clears better. Just rate it in comparison to other units you can possibly get. Because otherwise, what's the point? Otherwise, what's the point of having a tier list if you're not going to be using the whole tier? So let me put this up. Transition. Like, I use the whole gamut. Okay? Like, would I say Mouchette is better than Daff or Doricine? No. Daff and Doricine makes exploration a bit easier than Mouchette for a general tier list. I do rate her higher than Doricine on a whale tier list. That's why I have these whale tier lists right here on the side. You see? I gave Mouchette a good score. She's A tier on the whale tier list. See this? Polish is also B tier on the whale tier list. I didn't change anything. They're just the same as Doricine. She's better than Doricine whaled out. Both boiled out. However, in general, for most gameplay, no. Doricine is better. She gives ball, and he's good for most players clearing for the story. Because, well, on easy difficulties, he can clear mobs relatively fast, and there's no problem. There's no problem with Doricine, low investment and low content. Like, I just put it here because I like the caucus. But yeah, Corpo, Calf, Jenkins. They enable more teams. These four enable more teams as carries. They enable a lot of teams. And obviously, the 3 S tiers here for DPS. This is the DPS section. Remember, I have a separate support section. People will meme about this too. I have a support section over here. That's where G Murphy is S tier. She could be an S tier DPS, but these are carry awakers. I could move her over, but she's a really good support. Right here. There's 2 different tiers. There's 2 sections. You ignore everyone on this side. You look at everyone on this side. Is she better than Calf? Hell no. Is she better than Dorothy in low investment? No. These units can function as carries, lower investment than Mouchette. She's average. Is she worse than Pandia? No. Is she worse than Nymph? No. Is she worse than Liz? No. Is she worse than Alva? No. Wailed out. Look. I put her on equal footing as these units. And just below these units. You cannot argue that Toil is stronger than her. You cannot argue that Gel is stronger than her. You cannot argue that Calf is stronger than her. You cannot argue that Caster is stronger than her. 24 Blue is stronger than her. These 5 S tier DPS carries are all stronger than her. Is there anyone she mogs plus 12 to plus 12? No. Not a single one here. Not a single one here. But she is comparable to these units. But flares, you didn't. Again, I'm gonna show you. I did Alert 5, level 60 with Mouchette, and I did it here. Look. I put no wheels on these guys. And it could clear. Yeah, she's strong. Wailed out. That doesn't mean I'm gonna rate her high. That doesn't mean I'm gonna rate her high. So, this, if anyone fucking questions my expertise, just send them this. I've done less. I've done more. Yeah, I did this right here. So, let me reset. I will show you what I mean by mob stages. So, let's just do this. And let me bring out my normal Gellet team. This is what I normally use for Gellet. So this is worse wheels than what I'm going to use on Mouchette. I will show you the difference between someone that is very good and Mouchette. And this is with her image relic. So, Snarl. Obviously decomp. What's that? Do this because we need to do it. I just Carol's stun. Waiting for next turn. Small wish. Okay. This is fine. Dupe the Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty, so just do this. Strike, strike, smash. We have enough. Crimson, crimson, crimson. 7 cards. Smash. Strike. Smash. 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 Yeah. And it's no issues. It's fine. First battle. And we can just keep going in. Everyone knows how to play fucking Jellet. This is what a real S tier character is. Like, this is what I rate things on. This is what I real... And this is not OE Jellet. I don't have her OE. I don't have her whaled out. Don't even have good plus 12 wheels on her. And she can just fight the elites and whatnot, and it'll be fine. Sell my HP. Yep, and it's whatever damage. One, 2, 3. We're fine. Rouse. Rouse. What's our hand size? We need to feed a baby. Unfortunate. This turn we're gonna stun. We're gonna burst next turn. Knowing that, dupe is bloodthirsty. Let's play the hatred. Let's Carol Psalm someone. Let's do on the Aegis. A small wish. Annihilate. Insight. Strike. Okay, next turn we kill. Feed a regular baby. Check our draw deck. We need to get rid of 1 card. Get rid of the strike. We got rid of 1 card because of fucking Aegis thing. Bloodthirsty. Exalt. Strike. Hatred. I could have also done this, doesn't matter. Boom. Boom. Let's dupe. How many cards do we have left? Up our crit. Boom. Do this. This. Weakness. Get rid of the baby. I accidentally click Ultra Turn. It's fine. I'm not gonna go to the boss anyway. I'm showing you guys. We have the heat health back. We never afraid of death. Yeah. Yep. I made the video. I'm just showing the difference right now. So this is put strike in Ultra Turn. And next card is gonna kill, so get rid of this. Feed the babies. And yeah, I can fill up while turning in. Again, I have no problems killing the mobs because of this comp. No problems at all. Not even close. So let me exit out. Now, let's give Mouchette the best. So, I did this. Alert 5 easily. Wave 5, alert 5. So, let's go down here. Where is it? Right here. So, I cleared it. 8 turns, 1 DR trigger. This much damage 1 turn. Look at the wheels. See? Low investment wheels. No plus 12s, anything. Now let's try out my whale Mouchette in the same wave. I already did it for the video, you know. It does damage. It works. So let me give her the best case scenario. Where is that comp? I think right here. I'm going to switch out. Put this wheel on her. And we don't even need, but I'm going to just put DR wheels here. So DR. And DR. Doesn't matter. Because she needs as much DR as possible. So let's put in a random DR. And let's put in any good plus 12 key flare. This. So we need to regen. And sure. With that, I actually prefer this. I prefer this over anything else. It's really good. Beachside to fix our crit rate issues. DR on everyone. Don't need the key flare on dice. Rather the DR on everyone. That's what I found to be more consistent when we get to the boss. Before the boss is going to be somewhat rough. So this is with better wheels, by the way. This is with better wheels. You can't say I starved them. This is with plus 12 wheels and everything. So. This is 1, 2. We cannot trigger that much. So we're going to do this. Fill in her. So why we want to play as much of that as possible. We don't have the rouse yet. Here the rouse next turn because of our DR wheels. Again, that was turn 1. Now we're going to rouse her because that's where most of her damage is from her rouse. So we can't afford to exalt basically every turn with her. So let's do that. We have weakness, but it's whatever. So her exalt does a decent amount of damage when wheeled out there. So this is mortal strike. Okay, we don't play this because we have enough strikes in hand already. So we strike. We cannot play another strike, unfortunately. We play this. I want to play this Mortal Blast, but it is not the time for Mortal Blast. It's no bone. So we're going to keep the Mortal Blast because we're not going to draw into it again. So, you see the problem right here? She does not generate any good shielding. You have to rely on your supports, like the Feint, like whatever. So every mob fight is going to be a struggle compared to the Jellic comp I ran. Because she requires Hellet, and she requires a bone source. And this unit is just too good. So let's... But Beachside is very good. Beachside, this is very good. We're in Beach. So this is a turn we have to kill. So we're going to bone everyone first. So all this should be able enough to kill. So this buffs the damage on the strike. 100% damage. And Dies Exalt, I'm gonna save to see if we need it or not. If we need it, I'll Dies Exalt. If not, I will save it. So we do not see it, the damage increase there. So let's play Tides. So we want to play our cards last. Strike. 1 year. And we won. But you see how low HP we are? We're not getting that health back. And this is wailed out. See how much smoother the Gellet team was? We're no issue. And this team, we have to play back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's the big flaw of her kit. Like, let me play this. I think this is enough to kill. So, I'm just play Shining. But I'm gonna refill her Alimus. Should be enough to kill. Let me feed this baby back. Yeah. You see the damage drop off now that we don't have enough? It takes a while to build up the damage. Right now it's only 6,000, and this is a wailed out, by the way. But it takes a while to build up the damage because of these procs. And without Vuln, without stuff, it is a pain. Like right now, we're 1 strike short. This is going to come up a lot. That we're just short. Yeah, this is a reserve to straight to boss stages. The mob fights are harder than the boss because you do not want to proc DR fighting mobs. You do not want to proc a single one of these DRs fighting fucking mobs, because that's where most of her power is from. It's not it does not carry over, you know, to different fights. It carries over. It's for the entire that one fight. So this we need this. Can we sell HP? No, we cannot. We need that to fix our thing. So yeah, I'm scared to even fight the elite. But if she can fight clear bosses, it's fine. Wailed out. I'm nothing wrong against her bosses. On mob stages, it is something. It is something. Mob stages are a whole event with Mouchette. So she can one turn this with, if I dupe the Shining and Exalt, well, not one turn it, but you know what I mean. She can stall it, but we have 2 options here, either Sacred Blood or whatever. So we're in a Sacred Blood, just so we can have the Vuln. And I have this. So this is the way to solve your crit rate issues on Mouchette. But I'm just going to do this right now. It's going to do this. Then this. Sacred Blood. We don't need the weakness. This is how you get her OE easily. It's because we need to stun them. And unlike Aegis, her stun is on OE, so it requires a bit to stun them. But her stun is pretty important. Free limited, E3 calf. Use on a free limited waker. Get more caster. Caster in that scenario. So boom. And we're gonna play. We're gonna feed a baby back to Mouchette. Play this. We have 100%. So this is why the fucking beach side is so good. You see this crit rate 100%? See this crit rate increase by 100%? See that? I don't know why people use other stuff on her. Yeah, this is how you easily get 100% crit rate. Using beach side for the burst turn. Because it takes a while to build up your burst turn anyway. So you want to play everyone else's cards first, so. Wait, one more. So that was a full burst. Yeah. Whale Mouchette gets a lot of DR. But again, she is a hard whale unit for the higher, like you can clear alert 5 wave 1 just fine with just a basic Mouchette. But for the harder difficulties, for the mob waves, again, the hard part is not the boss, is this shit. This is the hard part, because you have to figure out the least amount of resources to clear it with Mouchette. How do you clear it without wasting? I don't want to use Hell at Exalt. You don't want to use this. It's all for the boss. So I need to use that. Yeah. Furnace. I think we're going to show shop. Yeah, every mob fight is a bit of a struggle in comparison to other units. And this is with dies. Without dies is even harder. Without dies, it is even harder. I don't want anything. Sup. I don't even want to fight the elite. Like, good thing we can just go to the boss and kill. Otherwise, we'd be pretty... That's the good thing about her. As if you have a world out, you can just go to the boss and kill. There's no doubt in my mind. So we're gonna go to the boss. I already did this. So we have the DR. We need to save the DR for later. The hard part is getting the boss to proc the DR. Let's get Bone. So, it's not a burst turn. So we're going to just do that to recharge her up. Nothing else we can do this turn. Besides this. Like, I'll show you why I rate her highly and wailed out. So I'm not going to use her overexalt until later. I'm going to save it for the stun purposes. So whenever her exalt is up, I'm just going to use it. So let me joke. Is this a burst turn? That's what we got to think of yourself every turn. Sure. Can be burst turn. Okay. So. Boom, boom. Play this first. We can get more babies. Do this. Do these Mortal Blast. We're at 8. And that's why I've used Lotan. That's really nice. So that's 500,000 damage. Turn 2. It's decent, right? With no strength, no anything. That's the power of Whale. It's decent. It's very good. And it scales up stronger when we start proccing the DRs. It's decent. There's nothing wrong about it. I'm showcasing her in the best light. However, I still rate her low. Not because I hate her. I like her gameplay. But you see how much setup that requires? In comparison to other units? Like right now, our turn is over. But luckily, we have this fleeting. That's why I have this. So, more strikes. Oh, good, good. So, strike on dies. I want to regen these. And boom. We haven't procced the DR yet. We haven't got our scaling. Two turns of Vuln. The problem is, like, we need Vuln so much. That's the only reason why I'm duping Sacred Blood. Is because we need so many turns of Vuln. It's our only source of Vuln. That's the real reason I'm using Dies. Not training special here. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use this because I don't have any other place to use it. Like most units don't need that, and it's really hard to proc the DR for most bosses. You have to know the boss mechanics. Play this. Yeah, Hella is useful for this. This is the only reason Hella is useful. That is the only reason for this super burst. I'm not touching her because it's so hard to recharge up Hellet once you blow her load. It is very hard to recharge up Hellet once you blow her load. That's why I haven't blown her load yet. I need to set up for the burst turn. That's why I'm feeding all these babies willy-nilly. I'm not ready to blow my load just yet. There we go. Yeah, she's a wave 3 warrior. But she can do higher alerts wailed out. She's a wave 3 warrior. You don't have to invest in much in her. So this is good. This is a 3 DR proc. So I can just feed these babies right now. Because she's going to get OE soon. Actually, I might need that 100% crit rate. I might need that 100% crit rate. Like, I'm not going to posse. Sorry. Dying. I'm not going to posse, so... I'm going to keep these immortals in hand. So this is gonna be the Mouchette burst. So this is 3 DR procs. That's 77%. Okay. This is her burst. So what's... Normally I'll grab the dice, but I don't need it. This is better. Oh. See, let's grab this. Okay, now it's time. Yeah, Vuln. First, we need to do this. The boss is dead. No, the cough isn't doing my log. The cough is just because it's a cough. There's nothing more to it. The cough is because it's a cough. So this is the power of her overexalt with Lotan Whale. No, I haven't got rid of the lump yet. So that is why I use, see that? 170 3,000 damage with zero, with basically zero, it's just 200 strength. But because every time you proc DR this battle, +1 hit on her Exalt, and it has a really strong scaling. That's why I use Celestial Beast, and also buffs the strike and whatever damage. So let's continue in here. I'm not gonna use Lotan Exalt because I want to just showcase just her damage itself. So we're gonna use these. So you want to play everyone's strikes, but fucking Mouchette. So see this? 22,000. It's doing damage. Now 105% crit because of this fleeting. So I'm gonna do this. Just doing that so I can have hand space. So you can dupe either the Shining or the Mortal Blast. I like the Mortal Blast better because it actually makes it true zero cost because we have buff Shining. Thing is, we have to watch our mana. I think Mortal Blast. I prefer Mortal Blast, so we're gonna do that. Strike. Mortal Blast. Strike. We're at 6 right now. See it as 6. Mortal Blast. Three. Yeah, and we could have kept going to combo. So I mathed it out. That would have been an additional 2.5, 2.3 million damage that turn for a wailed out Mouchette. That is 2.5, around 2.5 million damage. However, it is the boss. Yeah. I made a video of the a review for Mouchette. I don't recommend anyone. It's a really low. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It's 2.3, 2.5 million damage right there. Yeah. I know how to play her. I rate her low because of her utility or lack thereof. So let's do that again. Let's do that again with different units. So obviously we cannot use dyes. Cannot use dyes. We need a source of Vuln. So I've been using Alva, even though I don't recommend it. So if you were gonna try to find another source of Vuln, it'll have to be like Ogier or I. Let's use Aegis here. Yeah. Would you have cleared her about the image relic? Yes, the image you would have cleared it. It would have been closer. The image relic helps a lot though. So just a showcase. It's not a realistic showcase. So let's put someone who can give us easy access to Vuln. Either here or Riker. I rate her higher? Okay, sorry. I was responding to someone that's saying people are already mad at me for rating her as low as I do. Like this is the hate I get just by rating someone honestly for general use. I did say she's good wailed out. I said she's A tier wailed out. What else do people want? Like me to glaze everyone? Yeah. So let me put fucking. We need a source of Vuln. That's easy to apply. Let's just put the. Is either 24 or Riker. This is 2 turns of Vuln, so whatever. Yeah, the problem is the Vuln application is quite minimal. Quite minimal. We're always gonna beach side. Nice Riker dice. Sure. So since we have that, we don't need this. Let's get some more DR. Way you put it? What do you mean put it? I said in the description she's good. Like, yeah, wailed out. Like, what else do people want from me, dude? That's how I review units. I am consistent. I rate Pollux the same way. I rate Pollux the exact same way. I do not treat her differently. Let's just do this. This is fine. The only reason I use dyes there is for the Devon anyway. I don't want to use Aegis because Aegis might be too good here. So. Lasting low. Yep. Not enough key flare with the small change I did. That's enough. Rouse. Yeah, hell is too good to pass up on. But low investment runs well with blue. Low investment running well with blue. So I gotta overexalt her this turn. Like, this is her utility. This stun. And getting her overexalt is quite hard. And remember, people are rating her because, remember, this gives you 15 elements every turn, plus this. Plus this. So this actually gives you 25 elements. Without this image relic, it's even harder to charge up her overexalt. People are not taking into effect these things. I don't know why they aren't taking into effect it, but I am. Remember, you don't have this effect normally. Once this D tidal wave is over, you won't have it. Okay. Strike. Can't afford to do that. I think I'm very fair with my review of her. I think I'm very fair. People say I'm not fair, but I think I'm fair. I listed my reasons for rating her the way I rate her. Yeah, of course it didn't die. You want to posse as much as possible there. Last thing. Strike. Okay, it's dead. Try to beat this baby. No, people will have a hard on when I rate units low. This always happens. You should see the hate when I rated Pollux low, even though I stated why. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Nope. Don't care about the shop. We're gonna get the heal afterwards. I think we can kill this wave easily. Cause I have our over result. I can stun her for a turn. So we're doing this for the stun. I think it's because of that one person who fucking rated her before she releases. I don't understand why people make reviews. I don't rate the final review until I actually play with them. And in case all you guys should know that people were like rating her before she was even out. I'm like, why are you rating the unit before they even release? Why are you guys doing this? Don't understand. That's why I wait until after to form my opinion. Life is better when you wait. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I said C to A. Yeah, she does work. I did not say she's not, you know, good, but in comparison to what exists. So I can't apply the Vone. What is it? Okay, we have that fleeting. Okay. Drag. Yep. Sigil. Go down. Sure. Yeah, I don't even want to fight the elite. I never want to fight the elite with her, dude. Fighting elites is just asking for trouble. Just find the quickest path to the boss and kill the boss. Just find the quickest path to the boss. Anything else is cancer because you don't want to proc this DR, dude. You don't want to proc this DR. This is without dies. So this is our bone. Nothing else can do this turn. I'll save the XL for next turn. Fuck! I forgot the rouser. I thought I was so used to having my fucking normal units roused by now, turn one, that I just auto instinct the fucking rouse there. So sup. So I can do a light mortal combo. Do I bother doing that combo? Yeah. I have enough stuff to do the combo here. Not enough stuff to do that though. The real damage comes when you have her thing. So we have the weakness, we can dispel that with Lotan. It's 0-3. Actually, we can just do another combo here. This dispels weakness. So you can do this every turn until you have to proc the DR. I'm gonna save the Lotan thing. So last thing. Yeah. $100,000 damage. Do this first. Beach side. Next turn is going to be the burst beach side, and we should have ball next turn. We have enough shield for this, so. Do that. We have beach side next turn, so we need to do this. Do whatever damage we can. Finally. Lotan over exalt. That's how we get more strikes. Got 6. I'm not proccing a DR until later because remember he does a triple hit and we only have enough DR for the triple hit there. So if I can avoid proccing it as much here, that's good. Hasn't procced our DR yet, so. Luckily we have the effect this turn. So we gotta do a lot of damage this turn. Buff our crit rate to 100%. Play 1. Charge her up. It's the big burst. We can afford to play one more card before we play these two. There we go. That's what you got. This is why beach side is very good. That's why beach side is very good. Yeah, you need Lily's Wheel. I'm not gonna invest more than that. I think this is fine for me. So I wanna get her. Oh, she will get it. She will get it. Do I want to burst this turn? Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it. Save for the big showcase later. Yeah, I'll save it. Okay, so let's just get her low. Recharge everyone. %. Okay, time for the burst turn. We're always gonna do this. For Vuln. Finally. Do that. This is the burst turn. This is why she's strong. This is without thighs. Let's get some strength. I can low tan exalt, but I'm not gonna do it. This damage amp is good. We have enough crit rate. Okay. Let's tied it up. Strike, strike. Might as well. Mouchette. Obviously, low tan over exalt kills him, but just gonna use Mouchette itself. Again, I can kill the boss anytime with this. But I'm just gonna stall. There's no point. I'm just showing you Mouchette. But this is the team I would run. Or one of the teams. Fleeting again. Can't get anyone else's thing. And the boss dies here. Or should die. Yeah. That's without thighs is a bit slower. Ari did with no wheels. So it's basically a boss killing unit. But let me show you how the difference is. You saw, everyone saw the damage, right? Everyone saw the damage. So let's try her without the image relic. So just to emphasize the image relic. Let's just go in a random stage here. Go in a random stage. Let's put back in thighs. Key flare. Why isn't key flare working? There we go. I wouldn't consider her a DPS for chaos. Just use Tawil instead or something. Just use Tawil instead or something. Why would you do that to yourself? Yeah, that's fine. Skip story. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm not gonna even get to the boss. I'm just gonna show you what she is like without the relic. what she is like without the relic. You guys saw we play. Everyone saw I just did like an hour of D-Tide. So let's do this. This is where we're gonna get Key Flare. We need this. Without her relic, she needs Alimus. Unfortunate. So that is her damage. This is what her damage looks like. Yeah. This is how this is what her damage looks like naturally. Let's Vaughn. Do this, and we'll exalt later. Just doing this for the thing this turn. Yeah, I'm showing her in the best possible light. I'm showing her in the best possible light. So if anyone complains about me on Reddit, I did it already. So we already beach posse once. Nice. I think this is enough to kill. Do this. Get the healing actually. Recharger for next battle. Yep. Now the mobs have a lot lower HP. You see how low the damage is without the relic? Because she doesn't have that scaling anymore. I'm gonna delete this. Is this hard mode? Did they nerf hard mode? Is it normal mode? Did I click normal by accident? I think I clicked normal mode by accident. Yeah, it is normal mode. I'm exiting. Yeah, it's normal mode. There we go. I was wondering, like, okay, there's something off, but here we go. This is more realistic. And insight to hand is good. No source of vuln otherwise. It's not worth doing anything, but this. Dead hand again. Unfortunate. What can you do? Dead hand. Yeah, her image relic does a lot. You know how, like, in a D-Tide, you always have her strike every turn? Yeah, this is without her strike every turn. If you don't have pull or strike, oh well. Dead hand. Nothing you knew about it. Dead hand. Move on. Okay. Our hand is alive, but we don't have Vuln on the boss anymore. Because we had dead hand for 2 turns in a row. It's unfortunate. But should be able to clear it without the bone. Should be able to clear it without the bone. It's the Mortal Blast. But you have to scale up first. That's the thing. I'm just going to use this to recharge her up. Yeah, you see how underwhelming it is compared to what D-Tide is? It's because of the Image Relic. Oh, I should have grabbed Invitality Injection, but I'm going to delete this first. Because we're never going to play Shattering Strike. There's no situation where we ever play Shattering Strike. But this is what she's like without Image Relic, without anything. Actually, I keep forgetting. I'm keep forgetting. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting to rouse her. Because I'm so used to having way more Key Flare on my teams. But this turn, no bone, no nothing. Okay, we don't have bone this turn, don't have anything. So we're always going to use this. Do this. This. Okay, nothing we can do this turn. This is what normal turns are like. We don't have a lot of combos to play into without the Image Relic. We don't have a lot of choices here. Okay, we now have choices. We now have the burst turn here. Bone. Don't need that. We're going to save that. Let's charge her back up for the next battle. We're on Lasting Lobe. Nice. What I wanted. So this is her AoE card, which Mortal Blast. Let me try this first. Sure. We got all that strength. Wow. Impressive, right? Let's get rid of low tan defense. I already listed it in the video, but one of the things, I think her Dramatic Pursuit should proc off of herself. Or make it unlimited. Or make it unlimited. One of the two. I don't need her overexalt stun right now. Let's do this. Healing's good. Bone. Where is it? Healing. Okay. Now time to show me what you're worth. Very impressed. Like, the whale burst right off the bat is strong, but this is about 200,000 less damage less than the D-Tide. If you remembered my D-Tide run when I did the similar combo with Hella Exalt and dies, it was 500,000 damage. So that's 200,000 less just by not having the Image Relic. Charge her up. Should have partners. Yeah, so that's like basically half her damage just from the fucking relic there. Let's grab this. Don't like it. This is good. Auto buy. Lotan is okay, but that is just too good. What's damage taking? 980? Sure, let's get the stun off. What's this? Insight to your hand. Posse when we can. We don't need the babies here. Should I go for the kill? Can't go for the kill with the Hella Exalt. Nah, they're fucking stunned. Yeah, wailed out, she's strong. Wailed out, she's strong. There's no doubt about it. But if I was rating units on wailed out, I would make the wailed out tier list. Wish I could place her high there. Key flare. Yep. Bone everyone. Do I have the thing? Nope. I'll do this turn. Yep, that's why I like the Lotan wheel on her. Key flare. Nothing else I can do. Okay, how many things? Okay, next time I use it, it's gonna be there's an elite next, so I'm try to avoid using that if I can. Try to see if I can kill it with just these cards. Grab this. Nope. Cannot kill with just those cards. Unfortunate, have to waste this. Didn't want to. Unfortunate. Unfortunate to not get the combo off. I'm trying to save resources. I know there's going to be an elite next. Know that there's going to be elite next, so trying to avoid using too much here. think I always do this. I don't want to. I don't even want to use your X ult. Please, okay, this should be enough to kill. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Mouchette. Obviously, I can over-result kill, but can this kill? Nope. This is pain. Just get a little bit over the hump, Mouchette. You can do this. How much dex is this? Okay. It's a little bit, Mouchette. You can do it. Oh my gosh, I didn't. Come on. Come on. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my fucking. I mean, I kill it, but. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Yeah, mob fights are a pain to the investment level. You're seeing. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. Okay, I knew there was gonna be an elite. That's why I saved up for this. I'll wait till next turn to do the full burst. Yeah, I'll wait till next turn. Actually, nah, I don't have vuln or anything. I'll wait. I'm patient. So, this is the full burst. We need to fucking... I need to draw the Sacred Blood so I can get the Vuln, but I don't think we need the Vuln. We should not need the Vuln. We should not need the Vuln to kill these guys one turn with this oiled out shit. I know that Tool can do it here. And I have this. And I have this. Okay. Regen up pellet. That's what I like to see. Nice RNG. Soul Feast. Heal up. We're good. Yeah, that's the full burst. Good damage. But you have to save up for that. Delete a card because we need only strikes. What's another defense? Don't care about Helot's crit rate. Solar Disc. Number turns. That's good. That's bad. Upgrading is still better than all that. Okay, this solves our issue. Not worth selling HP. Oh, this boss has counter. This is cancer. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in the video. If the boss has counter, you just I don't know, find a hole to hide in, I guess. If the boss has counter, you just give up. That's another flaw with her. It should come to no surprise. If you see a boss with counter, just close the door, walk away. If you go into a boss that has counter with Mouchette, just turn the other direction. Just say, yeah, you win. You win, boss. Could do that. Nope, can't. It was recommended to me from fucking Chrono Arc. It was in the Chrono Arc recommended, and I love Chrono Arc. I'm a Chrono Arc gamer. I already played enough of that. That's how I learned about it. Chrono Arc. I'm gonna save that. So it's good enough to exalt. Nice. Lasting low or Lotan strike. Don't want to use Mortal Blast. Actually, I do. There's the damage. We have no counter, no ending, because Mouchette is all about the damage. That's all she does. 5 hits. Anything we can do. Let's play weakness on her. Dead hand again. I want to charge up Mouchette, so. Next posse is the thing, so I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, now, again, never do this normally. The only reason I'm Dai's Sacred Blooding is because this is our only source of bone. And I want it for several turns that I don't draw it. Like, weakness is whatever, because I can handle not having weakness. Though this is a burst turn. Because we have the posse up. Let's grab the healing. We have weakness. Nope. Don't have weakness or anything holding us down. buff that some more. Okay. Strike. 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 So we want to play everyone else's strike first, then Mouchette. Okay, so he has 99% crit resistance, so there's no reason to use this. You can believe what you want to believe. So, boo-boo-doo. Charge it up for next turn. It's quite... eh. Didn't get any of the combo off that turn. He needs to start killing me, but I'm... yeah, this is where it gets rough. I should be able to kill it in the, let it kill me off counter, so... heal. There we go. So I'll wait until it starts killing me. I want it to kill me. And if I want it to kill me, I'm gonna use these. How much things do we have? Play this. 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 Okay, first DR, that's fine. We have a lot. Okay, another burst turn. We're burst turning after burst turning now. Need to get rid of one card. Fuck, can't. Got 2 fleeting. Strike. It's good defense. Five. How many cards do we have left? Couple. Wait, why isn't the extra? Oh, here we go. It's just lagging. Should probably try to proc DR, but I don't want to if I don't have to. From proc DR here. Seafarer Frenzy. Sure. Sure. Let's spawn all these guys. Okay. It's worth it. Time for the real pain. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. This counter. It procs off of Pursuit. Her Pursuit procs the counter. Holy shit. I'm just gonna do it to see if I die to this. Oh, it didn't hit. Nice. Nice. The editor will work on the advanced guide, I think. Okay. This is a turn I have to kill. So I'm gonna kill myself off of his counter a few times. Suicide is the answer. I will play this after I've suicided a few times. Okay, don't try this at home. Do not kill yourself on purpose. Guys, this is players telling you guys, do not kill yourself on purpose. You have so much to live for. I am killing myself on purpose here, okay? For reasons. Suicide is not the answer. One. Okay. Wait. Fuck. If I play this strike, it'll actually kill me. Because it's Pursuit. The next attack is a Pursuit. This is how I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Okay. We have killed ourselves. As a Smash DR proc as I'm willing to take. Here. So, let's do all the full combo. We have killed ourselves enough. I am unimpressed so far with Suicide. Suicide is very disappointing. I know it's very surprising to you guys. Maybe Suicide isn't the answer. Maybe there is more to life. Yeah, what else can I do here? More reliable. Unfortunate. I am unimpressed. That was 1,000,000 damage for all that. For killing myself. I expected more from killing myself, game. Okay? That was a full burst. I expected more. I expected more. Okay, I need to furnace. Be careful about killing myself here. We're at 8. I only want Mouchette. Whoop! I tried. That was very underwhelming, I have to say. She's a boss killer. It should eat through this reinforced like breakfast. It is very underwhelming, I have to say. To will make it all of it. This is with 3 DR procs. This is with, yeah. This is 300% base damage. I died 3 times. I died 3 times. And that was all? That was it? That was it? Without the image relic? Yeah, that's just to showcase image relic, because I did this. Image relic. That is so broken. Yeah, I did. I did do Mouchette. I did do plus 12 Mouchette. Plus 12 Mouchette is very good. Current D-Tide. Current D-Tide. She is very strong, but I showed you difference. The main reason why she's extremely strong is I made a video already, so this is permanent scaling. This is permanent scaling. This is her only source of infinite scaling. And you have it in D-Tide. And I did this already with the image. Where is the fucking image here? Here we go. Let me just put this in intro page here. So people are gonna say, so I'll remind you again, I did it. So switch, sorry about that. I already did this, see? 3 units, no minimum wheels, alert 5, wave 3. You also do it with caster. Yeah, it does not matter. It's a whale. Because of this relic right now. And it's a whale Mouchette. I don't base things off of pure whale. I don't base tier lists based off of whale. So I'll just put that here. So people can see. Whale can do it, obviously. That is not what my tier lists are for. That is not the purpose of my tier list. Like, I already did this fucking run so many times, alert 5. I did this alert 5 times in a row with Mouchette. Yeah, she can do this. She can do this. Well out. It's fine. However, the mob phases are, it's more than just boss fights. The game is more than just boss fights. Pair with 3 normal rules? Yeah. You can probably clear, yeah. I did it paired up. You can clear this with 3 random units as long as you have DR. With a whaled out Mouchette. Yeah, you can do it. Whaled out Mouchette, 3 random units. On most bosses. Some bosses, you can't. Some bosses is a bit harder. Why? Because it counters her mechanic. This one I already did. I just showed a screenshot of it. But, I'll just show you what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna remove these units. I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about. Because if the boss has counter, you're gonna hit them. When you proc the R, you're gonna be 1 HP. They have counter, so that's bad. But also this, this boss I was able to do it, but for harder versions that has the same mechanic, it's gonna be rough. Again, that image relic does so much work. I don't know why I'm trying hard in here. So this, by the way, is cancer. This, if it triggers the R, it reduces it without having the buff. In terms of us, no. And not even close to gel it. Not even close to gel it. Not even close to gel it. Not even within the same ballpark of Jellet. Jellet can clear alert 5 all waves E3. E3. She can clear everything E3. That is Jellet. Not even close. It's an insult to Jellet players to even consider that, to entertain the thought. You would have to apologize to all the Jellet players here for that take. So, nothing we can do here. Yeah, so this is cancer for her. Because if this triggers the R, it reduces it. But I already did this so many times. I'm bored already. Yeah, Jellet can clear it way easier on her team. Yeah, and G Murphy. And G Murphy. Need I remind you? G Murphy overkills when whaled out super hard. Where did I have my G Murphy? It's better to do last issue. Last issue, the boss has more HP. Yeah, this is whatever. Last issue, the boss has way more HP for you to try out. This is Yeah, this is Jellet. E3, shit wheels. Where is it? Where did I use G Murphy here? Here we go. This is 4 turns and 3 million damage total. So let's see. This is you all saw my this is G Murphy. +8. This G Murphy +8, and she's not a boss only. You can do, and this is not the full combo. So let's see. Okay. This is so slow. Just do this. Holy shit, replay is so fucking slow. I did. I tested out. I have the video for a reason. I tested out E0, E1, E3. I played each a considerable amount of time. I have all the clips. I compared the damage. Yeah, you can clear alert 5 without it. And I did. I already did that. I showed it in the video. I already did that. I'm not gonna rate her highly though. Turn 3, I think it's the 4 turn. Just waiting. It's so long. I hate the replay system here, because I did this last week, but okay. This is turn 4. There's no scaling or thought compared to it, and let's see how much damage I do. Again, it's not full Covenant stacks. It's 2 Covenant stacks, I think. I think it's 2 Covenant stacks. Yeah, two Covenant stacks instead of 5. 2 low exalt. Usurp. Empty the hand. Still going. Still going. I'm gonna pause. Yep. Still going. Still going. Right, Dorsey, same thing as he's on the tier list. I update my tier list. Still B. For general use. Yeah, that was G Murphy. That was G Murphy. Right there. Not full burst. Again, I could have waited 3 more turns and it would have been double this. Because it would have been more burst stacks. So it's 1 mil plus 800k, 1.8. That was G Murphy. Does not need as much investment as Mouchette. Toil is foregone conclusion. However, one thing is that, let's say you're playing low-level content. This is why I rate Dorsey. I meme him all the time. He's quite bad endgame. There's no doubt about it. But that's why I rated him lower than Mouchette, wailed out. Again, I'm going to keep pointing people here because people are going to complain about what I'm placing Dorsey higher. Yeah, he is higher for general use. For general use, 90% of players who are clearing the story, Dorsey will be a better pick. Wailed out, see where Mouchette is? A tier. Dorsey is only B tier, wailed out. Same as Pollux. Wailed out, these are B tiers. Okay? In comparison, this is one materialist. I have to do this like 1 trillion times until people start getting how I rate units. Because people do not get, it's relative. to that tier list. Relative. Thorazine, better than her. Low investment in general content. Most scenarios. You don't have to rely on DR proccing or anything. Just, he's as strong in mob fights as he is in bosses. He can help clear out, he's higher. Obviously, Calf is A tier. Calf, Corpo, Enable, Caucus fits everywhere. Jenkins, and obviously these are SS tiers. Like, they're just better for mob. Okay, let's do a low alert. Let's do a wave 3 alert, for example. Just to so you can pick up what I'm putting down. Like, for low level content, what people care about, you know, what people, let's say you're doing an easy alert 3, okay? An easy alert 3, most players will have difficulties using Mouchette at their investment level, or even whaled out, because this is what she does here. So this, trying to think. Lasting low. Yeah, it's several turns and then you rouse, but don't need to rouse here. And just kill. And we have to rely on Furnace, we have to rely on healing. Now let's go and compare. And remember, they won't have this much crit. They won't have these much resources as me. So let me just do this and change it out right now for Thorazine. And he uses, let's just put this on, whatever. Where's Thorazine's posse? Whatever. It's good. We don't need DR. Way too lazy here now. Key flare. Don't need her. This is to put whatever. I don't know why I'm bothering here. Yeah. Oh, my fucking throat. I've been talking too much. Piercing strike. Dirge. Didn't crit. Expected of Thorazine. But for most players, Thorazine's a lot easier because you just, let's see, just phone, Netherword. It has the fucking thing. Whatever. Boom. Strike. And now that we have our resources, our 3 corpses, every fight is that quick for low level content. For most scenarios, early game or mid game, Thorazine is a better choice. Because he can just clear mobs fast. Faster than her, because she can clear mobs almost at the very start. So what's in our deck here? So it's this, another word. Always do this. Yeah, I don't even need to do much. So rouse. Yeah. As long as you have his Exalt. Again, for low level content, high level content, I meme on him all the time. But he's more usable for most players, even though I rate him low. For general use, on a general tier list, he is a bit better. A GIF, don't care. A lot faster to play, don't have to worry about the fucking strikes. Just no diff, easy content. Yeah. That is it. That is it if the mobs are weak enough. Whereas Mouchette, you have to play a lot of cards, and it's the damage is based off strike scaling. You can have dead hands outside of D-Tide. And non-whale is even worse. But I'm gonna put my Mouchette up. Yeah, you can just auto it. Yeah. But for most players, they're not gonna auto blah 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 or whatever, so. I would value Daffodil over. I would value Daffodil over Mouchette. I just don't pull Daffodil because she's an Arc 1 unit. I want to pull the Arc 2 unit, which is Mouchette. There are a couple other comps for Mouchette, but you just put Hellet and then put 2 others, and she can carry them whaled out. Pre-whaled out, you have to actually think and do a bit more work. Great countdown and back. And let me put over another thing about Mouchette I didn't mention in the video. So you notice how much DR I and a lot of players have just from the Covenants. Because we spent a lot of resources rolling Covenants. Most of you guys are not gonna have this many specialized Covenant watching this video. Like, most of you guys will have 1 DR set at best. 1 at best. You're not gonna have like 3 where everyone's running. So let's say you're using this. I'm just putting in. I know they're not the right units to put it on. I'm just simulating an example here. So let's say, yeah, you would use something like that. You wouldn't even have these. I'm just simulating right now. So most players will only have the DR set, regular wheel, and an SR wheel. They don't have a plus 12, wheel there. And maybe for 1 random unit, they have a regular DR set. They don't have any plus 12 set. You're a new player. So let's say you have 1 of these on another unit. You have 1 DR set, so you're going to use Alien Mystery Gen or something. Most players' setup is like this in terms of DR. In terms of DR is like this, and you go in. Who's the upcoming champion you rate S? I didn't rate any of this. So this is 174% DR without all those shit. So this is 2 DR procs if you're lucky. Even with Fame. It's 2 DR procs if you're lucky. But let's say Whaley McWhale here. So DR. 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 So laggy. DR. DR. I'll put, yeah, a plus 12 DR wheel here or something. So Let's go in. 700, 100%. Yeah. So this is several times more. So this is 3 extra procs, basically. And even without it, I already showed you. It's 600%. If let's say it's just the Covenant alone. I'm just gonna pick a random thing. Let's say it's just the Covenant alone. So unequip all. Unequip all. Unequip all. Okay. Let's say I have a Whale Mouchette and I have 2 plus 12 DR wheels. Like, I only have the Whale Mouchette. You know, everyone's showcasing the Whale Mouchette? So, this is the truth of it. So, this is Covenant, only 2 wheels. So, pretend this is her wheel and Lily wheel plus 12. I don't have those plus 12. Okay? I don't have either plus 12. This is still 455% DR. This is still more than what most of you guys probably have, just from the Covenant alone. Just from me having these Covenants. So yeah, that's why I can't rate her highly on a general tier list. I cannot rate her highly. She needs too much for the average player. And that's what I'm about. I'm not gonna fucking troll the average player like other content creators, dude. I give my reasoning as is. You can disagree with me. You can argue with me. I'm not gonna change my mind. That's why I don't fucking stream when I'm doing the review. Because I know that people are gonna get mad and it might influence my decision. I make my decision and then I stream. I make my decision, I release the video, and then I stream. I'm not gonna get influenced by anyone. But if I had Lily Wheel, I would put it here instead. But I don't have Lily Wheels plus 12. I'm not gonna plus 12 it. It's too much resources. I already used all my pools plus 12ing her. There are other comps and uses, but I think Beachside is the best. I did not make my decision with a full stomach. I'm actually eating now. Haven't ate all day. I don't know. I went to a restaurant earlier, but I haven't ate in like 12 hours. So, yeah, 12 hours. I actually need to, so any questions or whatnot, or want to see another run, I will answer any questions or whatnot for the next 5 minutes, and if the chat is dead, I'm gonna end the stream, I'm gonna go to bed, then I'm gonna leave and go to work. Because I have work in, well, I have to get out of the house in like 2 hours, 10 minutes. 2 hours 10, 2 hours 20. So I'll sleep for like 2 hours. And then I'll go. But I'll wait here 5 minutes while I'm eating. Well, while I'm eating, we could watch a replay. Yeah, a lot of content creators fucking glaze. I tell you what I think and what investment is worth. I don't think she's worth it. I pulled for her. I used her. Everyone keeps entering and asks the same question. Best you can do it. Well, for this D-Tide, you can do a early wave A5. She can do an early wave A5 easily. Early wave A5. It is her relic. Just proc it enough and you'll win. Just proc it enough and you'll win. But she's vastly weaker than the other options, like G Murphy. She's vastly weaker than the other options here. 8 turns. 10 turns. Turns. Caster. Anyone look forward to in the future? Reruns. G Murphy and stuff. Daffodil's better than her. Daffodil's pretty decent. So Will's decent, obviously. Did I have counter here? Yeah, I have counter here. Obviously, it's the Will one, so calf. It's fine. And last issue, got 420. I could probably aim for 420 this one, but it's the holidays, and I don't have to. And I just reset everything, so it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a fucking pain if for aim for higher. Oh, let's just show this. Like, even the G-Dog comp is better for quote-unquote lower investment because she does not need levels that much. This is a level 70 G-Dog, and she makes these a real boss killer a lot easier. So this is the stupid G-Dog thing I use every D-Tide when it's able. Everyone should know this. There's like 10 video guys on it. I coach people through it every fucking week. So. The last couple of units are all high investment units, so. Blue 24 is now dead with the release of G Murphy because G Murphy took all of her supports and does more. So 24 Blue is kind of dead because 24 Blue is more expensive than a good G Murphy team. The ball boss is very easy with G-Dog because you just put poison. Just do this. I'm just using her as a support for casters so I have more hand size. That's what I'm using her in. As a caster support for more hand size so I can hold more blooms. Like, this is more smooth than the Mouchette because you don't need levels or anything. You just need a G-Doll and it nose diffs a lot of wave 3 bosses. Because every boss has rest phases, you know? There are very few bosses without rest phases. But I'll use Mouchette for D-Tide, but I'm not gonna tell anyone to invest in her. Use the event, buy the silver key. I don't know what that event is. Does not ring a bell. Sorry. Oh, selector event. Yeah, I already used it. And all dead. I like me on the boss. I know I already won, but Yeah. And G-Dog can be a support. She can also clear A5, but only +4. So I need to do the Mouchette event, actually. Used all my pulls. There's a dies thing. Generating strike. Yeah, this is built for Mouchette. So let's just use Mouchette. I believe in this. Don't even need the whatever. I prefer beach in lieu of hers. And we're good. Could change more, but we're not going to proc DR, unfortunately. Rouse her. Do this. We're not going to get the over result. Rouse. Bone. Like this. Beach. And that's good. Yeah, well, that Monchet's pretty good, but fortunately, does not change my mind about her. That is just pretty disappointing without the rouse. 15,000 damage for all that. The rouse is what matters. We're gonna burst next turn. Don't actually need to posse this turn. I think we have enough damage to just do this dry, and I'll save the Hella Exalt for the turn after. Actually, don't we need to save it? Last thing. Strike. Charge her up. Charge up Gillet. Okay. This. Bone on everyone. Bossy. Need to get this girl up. Regular Exalt. Feed her the thing. Okay. Mortal Blast. We're at 7. Yeah. Grab this. And we're gonna grab the pools. I'll grab the pools eventually. Okay, my next wheel jail. Pharaohs. Everything I need to do? Oh, fucking this. I gotta feel like I need to level up fucking Hellet. Since I already have Mouchette. So what do you need? Candy. Tears of the Doll. Godsend. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream too. I think that's all I have to say on the matter. I have to get some sleep. So I'll see you guys later. I'm uploading the music video now in case you want to listen